Stop me if you've heard this before. I'll start on Monday. I'll do it when I have more time. I'm just not ready yet. Here's the brutal truth nobody wants to hear: you're lying to yourself. And every day you wait, someone else with less talent, fewer resources, and more fear than you is taking the action you're avoiding, and they're winning. The question isn't whether you can succeed. The question is, will you still be making excuses a year from now, or will today be the day everything changed? Let me tell you about a decision made at 5 a.m. that you've never heard of, but it built empires, saved lives, and created legacies. Stay with me. There's a CEO you've definitely heard of who, 15 years ago, was sleeping in his car, not because it was trendy or inspirational, because he was broke, terrified, and had burned every bridge to chase a dream everyone told him was stupid. Every morning at 5 a.m., he'd wake up in that cold car and ask himself one question: am I going to let today break me, or am I going to break through today? That question became his ritual, his religion. And here's what happened: nothing. For 6 months, absolutely nothing changed. Still broke. Still sleeping in his car. Still failing. But here's what did change: he did. And that made all the difference. Now, I'm going to tell you something that might make you angry. Your success has nothing to do with your circumstances. Wait, that's not fair. You don't know my situation. You're right. I don't. But I know this: right now, somewhere in the world, someone with worse circumstances than yours is building something incredible. Someone with less money, fewer connections, more obstacles, and bigger fears is taking action while you're waiting for the perfect time. The perfect time is a myth. It's a comfortable lie we tell ourselves to avoid the discomfort of growth. So let me ask you directly, what are you actually afraid of? Because I promise you, it's not failure. Everyone who's honest with themselves knows failure is just feedback. What you're really afraid of is success, because success demands that you become someone new, and that terrifies you. Here's the framework that separates dreamers from achievers. I call it the 3 midnight tests, and it reveals everything about whether you actually succeed. Test 1. The midnight alarm. If your alarm went off at midnight and a voice said, "Get up right now and work on your dream for 1 hour, and I guarantee you'll succeed," would you get up? If you hesitated even for a second, you don't want it badly enough, and that's okay, but stop pretending you do. Test 2. The midnight critic. If at midnight, every person who doubted you showed up to watch you work and mock your efforts, would you keep going? Because that's exactly what success requires. You'll be judged. You'll be criticized. You'll be misunderstood. Can you do it anyway? Test 3. The midnight mirror. If you looked in the mirror at midnight and the person staring back asked, "Are you proud of who you're becoming?" What would you say? Not proud of what you have. Proud of who you are. Because that's the only measure of success that actually matters. Now here's where it gets interesting. You've heard about the compound effect, right? Small actions creating massive results over time? But here's what nobody tells you: the compound effect works in reverse too. Every day you don't take action, you're not staying neutral, you're compounding your own mediocrity. Imagine 2 people. Same age, same background, same starting point. Person A improves 1% every day. Person B declines 1% every day. After 1 year, Person A isn't just 1% better, they're 3,778% better. Person B has declined to nearly 3% of their original capability. Your daily choices aren't small. They're exponential. Let me paint you a picture that should haunt you in the best possible way. It's 10 years from now. You're sitting at a coffee shop, and you see someone living the exact life you said you wanted. They're doing the work you said you'd do. They're making the impact you said you'd make. They're becoming the person you said you'd become. And you realize, they weren't more talented than you. They weren't luckier than you. They just started when you made excuses. They persisted when you gave up. They believed when you doubted. How does that feel? Because that future is coming. The only question is, which person are you? Here's the moment of truth. Success isn't complicated. It's just uncomfortable. You know exactly what you need to do. That conversation you're avoiding? Have it today. That skill you need to learn? Start learning it today. That dream you've been postponing? Take one concrete action toward it today, not tomorrow. Not Monday. Not when you feel ready. Today, because here's the secret that successful people know: you don't feel ready and then take action. You take action and then feel ready. Confidence is a result, not a requirement. Think about learning to swim. You can watch 1,000 YouTube videos, read every book, study every technique, but until you get in the water, you can't swim. Success works the same way. You have to get in the water. Let me tell you what happens when you actually commit. Week 1 is hell. You'll doubt everything. Your brain will scream at you to quit. This is normal. This is the resistance that protects mediocrity from greatness. Push through. Week 2, something shifts. It's still hard, but you start to see glimpses of possibility. You catch yourself thinking, maybe I can actually do this. Month 3, you're not the same person anymore. People notice. They ask what changed. The truth? You finally stopped betraying yourself with excuses. Year 1, you look back and can't even recognize who you were. And you realize the hard truth: it was never about talent or luck. It was always about decision and discipline. So here we are. You and me, at the crossroads where every motivational speech ends and real life begins. I can't make you successful. Nobody can. But I can tell you this: 20 years from now, you'll regret the chances you didn't take far more than the ones that didn't work out. You'll regret the safe choices, the comfortable compromises, the dreams you shelved because they seemed impossible. So do this for me. No, do this for yourself. When you finish listening to this, take one action. Not a big one. Not a perfect one. Just one action that moves you toward the life you actually want. Text that person. Sign up for that course. Write that first paragraph. Make that call. Take that first step, because here's the beautiful truth: success isn't about one giant leap. It's about one small step, taken consistently, in the direction of your dreams. And that man sleeping in his car at 5 a.m. 15 years ago? He's now running a company worth billions. Not because he was special. Because he refused to let his circumstances define his destiny. Your 5 a.m. decision is waiting. What's it going to be? The world is waiting for what only you can build. Don't make it wait any longer. Now go. Create something remarkable.